Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being part of our show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us for the first time, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. Tafadhali usiende bila kusubscribe. Like and share our videos because that is the only way you can support this channel to grow. Thank you very much for your support. Now, with only 2 weeks remaining to the scheduled by-elections in the country, tension is already building ahead of that exercise. In Mbeere North, it is going to be a hotly contested exercise, a hotly contested election between Rigathi camp and Ruto camp. It is going to be a supremacy battle. After Godfrey Ruku was appointed to be the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, that seat remained vacant. Now, William Ruto, Kithure Kindiki, Godfrey Ruku, and the Embu governor, Cecil Mbeere, are on one side, government machineries. And on the other side, we've got Rigathi and the former Attorney General, J.B. Muturi, of course, together with the united opposition. And each side would really want to win that election, number one, for public perception. Rigathi would want to show William Ruto that you did a mistake by impeaching me. And William Ruto would want to show Rigathi that after your impeachment, the country has moved on and people like Cecil Mbeere and the team are able to take care of you. Kithure Kindiki would want to prove that he's not only Ruto's deputy president, but the people's deputy president. A lot of money has been poured. I remember Rigathi was saying that William Ruto is using over 300 million. Now, there is a video that is going viral where goons have been caught in full glare of camera, mobilizing themselves ahead of that by-election. And the leader of that group is assuring them that there is going to be a lot of money and that they will be paid handsomely. And I want us to look at this because this must be condemned in the strongest terms possible.
Aende nyumbani. Sasa wametangaza vita na sisi tumetangaza vita. Lakini wanajeshi hawafai kuwa njaa. Wanajeshi hawafai kuwa njaa. In any republic, wanajeshi ndio wanalipa mshahara wa kwa, alafu watu wengine wanachungwa baada. Suga mingi hii meeting edo kwa nafaa watan aende nyumbani. Sasa wametangaza vita na sisi tumetangaza vita. Lakini wanajeshi hawafai kuwa njaa. Wanajeshi hawafai kuwa njaa. In any republic, wanajeshi ndio wanalipa mshahara wa kwa, alafu watu wengine wanachungwa baada. Suga mingi hii meeting edo kwa nafaa watan.
Now, sometimes it is very difficult to authenticate that video. But you see, when you look at it very carefully, you realize that there are people who are wearing yellow merchandise. We can likely connect them to the UDA party. Of course, there is no proof to that effect. The leader of that group is quoted to be mentioning a name that can be associated with one of the leaders in that country. Of course, there is no proof, but this is a worrying video. We can see there are people who are being mobilized and they are being told that there is money, they will be paid. Now, why is this video really worrying us? Because many are reporting that these are government goons. You know, there have been many attempts to silence Rigathi Gachagua because when William Ruto orchestrated the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, he thought Rigathi would be a passing cloud. He thought that the anger would dry up as soon as he appointed Kindiki to replace Rigathi Gachagua. But the people have decided to rally behind Rigathi Gachagua. Just recently, we saw some organized youth heckling Rigathi Gachagua and telling him Ruto is a two-term president, whether you like it or not. During the launch of the DCP party, we also saw some youths try to interfere with that exercise. In fact, guns were drawn. That was condemned. But you see, where there is smoke, there is fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot accept a country where we are playing politics of goons. We have always maintained in this channel that we must only compete on politics that is based on policies. Tell us what you want to do. Tell us what you have in store for the constituents. Kenyans are not fools. They will understand who has the best interest of the people at heart, and they will vote him in. You see, what is now happening is that the supremacy battle has now taken over the interests of the people. Kindiki, FREDRICK, and Mbeere would want to prove to the nation, would want to prove to William Ruto that they are well able to keep Rigathi Gachagua at bay, and they will do it at all cost, by hook or crook. Rigathi on the other side would want to show William Ruto that I have taken over the mountain and they listen to me. And he would want to show William Ruto that despite my impeachment, when you thought that you would annihilate me politically, I have risen instead, and therefore they listen to me. When we play politics of goons, you will not see leaders around. Leaders will only orchestrate, they will only mastermind, they dish out money, and youths go there, they are armed with crude weapons. By the end of the day, they lose their lives. The leaders will be nowhere to be seen. And if we are still going to allow ourselves, to subject ourselves, to be used by leaders, then it means we have not yet learned. We have not yet. Leaders should accept that we can only have one leader at a time. In fact, the government must accept that Mount Kenya is gone. And if they can try to salvage the little that is remaining, let us do it, or let them do it very peacefully. Anyone who is organizing goons to threaten the opponent or the competitor is a coward. Is a coward. Kindiki said, yeye ni noma. Alikuwa anauliza mimi ni noma si noma. Unoma wa mtu utaonekana. Nguvu yake itaonekana wakati wa by election. Lakini sio ile ya vita unabeba silaha unataka kuua mwenzako. It's not good at all. As we head to 2027, my heart beats. Because if this is the kind of game plan, and the youths are still subjecting themselves to be used by politicians to cause mayhem and havoc and kill each other, then we are headed to the wrong direction. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unacceptable. The authorities must look for that video and understand who exactly are those people and who are they talking about, what are they planning, because that seems to be a well-oiled team. They are being assured that there is a lot of money, they will be paid handsomely. The people who posted that video are saying that those are government goons. As I said, you cannot prove, but you can always add 1, 2, 3. You can, connect the dots and you understand what is happening, because that by-election is one that is going to be hotly contested. The stakes are high because each side wants to prove that they are the kings of the jungle. As to who will carry the day, we don't know, but we need to do it peacefully. There is a life after elections, and if the UDA candidate is going to be defeated after they have spent a lot of money, then it is going to lower the stature of Ruku plus Governor Cecil Mbeere and Kithure Kindiki. All the same, in every contest, there is a leader, there is a winner and a loser. We can't have two members of parliament in one constituency. So even as we go for these by-elections, not only in Mbeere North, in all the places where they're going to be conducted, let us put that in our mind and accept that there's going to be a winner and a loser. 2027 is coming. Let leaders organize themselves in such a way that even if you lose this by-election, try your luck in 2027. I don't know what to think, but we really, really need to condemn this kind of organized goons. And we are worried because we have seen in the past how they are unleashed against the opposition.